Adaptation in terrestrial habitats. Adaptation for desert habitats. In deserts, there is a scarcity of water and climate is too hot and dry. There is a short rainy season followed by a long dry season. Some living organisms have adapted to live in such hot and dry conditions. Adaptation in plants. In deserts, we all know, the temperature is too high. So the organisms that are found here adapt themselves for their survival in that type of environment. Mostly the plants that grow there have long roots that go deep inside the soil in the search of water. Let us study the adaptations in the plants that grow here. Cactus. Leaves are either absent, very small, or reduced to spines. This helps to reduce water loss. Stem is green and it prepares food for the plant. Photosynthesis thus occurs in stems. Stem becomes spongy to store water. Stem is covered with a thick waxy layer. This helps in retaining water inside the plant body. Root system goes deep into the soil for absorbing water. Adaptation in animals. Living organisms that are found in such a hot and dry environment adapt themselves according to the surroundings. Let us study the adaptations in the organisms living in the desert. Camel. A camel has long legs, which help to keep the upper part of the body away from the heat of the sand on the ground. After drinking water once, it can live for many days without water. It excretes a small amount of urine and its dung is dry. It does not sweat. Its feet have thick pads which protect it from the hot desert sand. It has long eyelashes which do not allow flying sand to reach its eyes in a sandstorm. It can close its nostrils so that sand does not enter the respiratory system during a sandstorm. Fat gets stored in its hump, which acts as a food reserve. What happens to desert animals like rats and snakes, which do not have long legs like the camel? These animals stay in burrows deep in the sand to keep away from the intense heat during the day. They come out only during the night, when it is cooler. Adaptation for polar and mountain habitats. We know that the polar regions are mostly covered with snow. There may also be snowfall on the mountains during the winter. The plants and animals found in such region get adapted to such conditions. Adaptations in plants. In mountains and polar regions, the trees are cone-shaped, with sloping branches. Many of them have sharp needle-like leaves. These features help the snow to slide off easily. Adaptation in animals. In the polar region, the animals like polar bears have very thick fur, which protects them from cold. Penguins have a layer of oily, waterproof feathers. They also have a thick layer of fat under the skin, which regulates their body temperature. They also stay in groups to keep themselves warm. Yak and snow leopards living on mountain habitats also have thick skin or fur used to protect themselves from cold. Mountain goat have strong hooves which help them to climb rocky slopes of the mountains. Some animals like hedgehog and dormouse hibernate, deep sleep, throughout the winter to save energy and survive the winter without eating much. They utilize the stored food in their bodies. Adaptations in grasslands and forests. In grasslands, mainly grasses are found. A few shrubs and trees are also seen. Grasslands have hot and dry summers with low water availability. Tropical regions, on the other hand, have plenty of rainfall throughout the year, giving rise to growth of thick forests. Adaptation in plants. Plants in grasslands have flexible stalks so that they bend and do not break in windy conditions. They have strong roots and small leaves. For example, acacia. In forests, vegetation is very thick. Tall trees with a lot of foliage on the top allow very little sunlight to pass. Leaves on trees have grooves and special tips that allow water to drip easily. It prevents rotting of leaves. To absorb as much light as possible, vegetation growing in lower levels has large leaves. Adaptation in animals. Animals that are found in the grasslands have adapted themselves according to that particular environment. In the grasslands, we mainly find lions, deer, antelopes, etc. These animals adapt to such hot and dry conditions. Generally, such animals are light brown in color. This helps them from sun's heat and also from their predators or prey. Because they are mixed with their surroundings and become difficult to be seen. Animals like lions have strong claws that remain hidden inside their toes and come out at the time of hunting. They also have sharp teeth to grab and stab the prey. Animals like deer that also live in the grasslands have adapted themselves for their survival. They are the herbivorous animals. They have a fear of their predators, such as lions. These have long ears to hear the movements of their enemies. They have strong legs that help them in running fast. They have eyes present on the side of their heads. This helps them to look in all directions and save themselves. Deer always move in herds that help to protect them from predators. Some animals in forests are adapted to living on trees. For example, monkeys have strong arms and tails to swing from tree to tree. Animals like parrots and toucans have become very specialized in their eating habits. They eat nuts and have strong, curved beaks to crack open the tough shells. They live in holes in the trees.